kind of got to get low for this one. Anyways, guys, what's up? It's Collector Joey here, and today we are going to be unboxing something very special. This is going to be a 1/6 scale statue. I collect mainly 1/6, so I had to get this one. This is a Velociraptor from Jurassic Park 3. Of course, Prime 1 made this one. This is the male version. There's a female version that looks kind of like it, but not really. This is not the bonus version. I didn't really need the resonating chamber or anything like that, so I just got the Velociraptor. This is from Big Bad Toy Store. They had one in stock, so I thought I'd scoop it up, and yeah, now we're here. Let me know what you think about this statue down in the comment section below. Also, while you're down there, make sure to hit that like and subscribe button, and let's unbox this thing. So first off, I did want to show the box a little bit. We do have the Velociraptor up front. Looks great, so iconic to this movie as well. And then you do have the Jurassic Park logo over there on the left side. I think it's your left or right, whatever it is. And then you do have it say Velociraptor, male, all that. And then if you go to the other side of the box right here, we got some more pictures of the statue with another Jurassic Park 3 logo, which I always like that logo. And then on this side, you do have the Velociraptor male right here, which looks outstanding. I love the artwork. You can kind of like put this and display this if you wanted to, if you had the space, which I don't. Then you kind of have the legal information and things like that. But anyways, guys, let's actually start opening this thing up. So as I am opening this up, I'm probably going to try to do it from the top. I've never, opened one of these, so I don't really know. But as I am opening it up, I do see that I did get 55 of 100, so there's 100 of these things out there, which is pretty cool that there's not that many, but it isn't the bonus version. So there's probably some more out there, but they're just the bonus versions. Boom, so we're greeted with a few things actually. So we're greeted with a few posters of their other statues and things like that, which I'm probably never gonna get. But you also get greeted with some of the instructions on how to put it together and whatnot, which I don't know if I'll read unless I get, stuck on it or anything, but there you go, that's some of the instructions. Now what I think I'm gonna do is I'm gonna flip it around, and hopefully this doesn't mess it up. So it does let me know which side is the top, and it also says products and parts. There's like a little compartment in here as well. I'm gonna take the top off and we'll kind of see what it looks like. So taking the lid off of here, and this is what I'm greeted with. Nothing too crazy. I do see kind of the silhouette of the raptor right here, and this must be the base. Let's get all this plastic off and see what's in here. So first thing we're gonna take a look at is this piece right here. Boom. Okay, so first piece we are looking at is the engine sign right here, which looks really, really cool. Very, very detailed. I'll try to get some up close shots of all these pieces when I can, but there you go. That is the engine sign. Cool, cool, cool. Next little piece we have is, I don't know what this, oh, this is a, what is, oh, I guess it's a piece of debris. It's like a bottom of a chair that rolls. Nice detail in it as well. Some more things in here. This must be a tree. Part of a tree right here. Looks good. I do like the detail in it. You can kind of see the brown on the outside, and then it gets a little bit lighter brown where it's broken off at. Nice. Now I believe that was it for the smaller pieces, but there is this piece as well. There's our, well, at least compartment right here where it says there is stuff inside. So let me see what's in here. All right, so I do see what's inside of here, and I like how they kind of sectioned this off because these are very delicate. These are the plants for the diorama, and you do not want to squish these at all. So I like how they kind of put these in their separate compartment. There's a few of them. I think there's about 4 maybe. Another one. They're made of kind of a, you can hear it, kind of a plastic. I feel like they could break easily, maybe, or just bend. But it looks like they're all kind of the same type of vegetation. You just stick them in the base. And I think there's one more, or 2 more actually. There's some more leaves, I guess you could say. Right here, there's like 3. That's cool. And then you just get some more. So there's 2 sets of these. All right, now getting to the main things. These are the bigger pieces that we have on here. So we'll start off with the base actually, because we're gonna save the best for last. So when you do open it, you're gonna have this like really nice cloth on here. I like how they kind of gave you a cloth instead of just paper. This is beautiful. Now I see why a lot of people collect statues, man. Look at this. Boom, there you go. Beautiful. And here's the front part of it as well. The lighting, I'll show y'all a little bit more up close on some of this, but man, that is awesome. That is awesome. You do also have some of the vegetation on the ground as well sculpted on here, so it'll kind of blend easily with the fake plants as well. And last but not least, we do have the Velociraptor right here. It's not that many pieces. I'm glad I don't have to do a lot of puzzle pieces or anything like that. Here we go. Let's get into it. Here we go. And boom. There it is. Literally a 1/6 raptor. That looks insane. In person, it looks crazy. The detail on here is way better than I thought it would be. Like I said, we're going to be doing close-ups of this a lot, so make sure you stick around. We'll look at this a lot closer. So I know you can't see it with light. Look at that. Gorgeous. Here's the other side. I can't get enough of this. This is something that I could see myself collecting a lot of. Anyways, guys, let me get the statue all put together and then we'll get some close-up shots and also give you some pros and cons. All right, guys, so I pretty much have everything together here now. There was like this little foam that was inside of the holes that you peg into, but some of them, like when you take out the foam stays in there. So one plant had it too much to where I couldn't take it out. I need tweezers. So I'm just leaving this on here for right now, or I could just take it off, whatever. Yeah, I think I'll just take it off. But it's time to actually put on the raptor. So I think I will do that now. So let's see what it looks like for the final touches. There it is, guys. Finally have this together. I'm gonna still need to clean it up a little bit. Like I said earlier, we are going to get some super up close shots of this thing, so hopefully you enjoy that part. I'll also give you some pros and cons as well. But yeah, guys, hit the like button if you're liking the video. Let's get to that. So here we have it, the Prime 1/1/6 scale male raptor from Jurassic Park 3 on the turntable, and this might be one of the coolest and most realistic things I have in the collection. The attention to detail on this piece is absolutely phenomenal, all the way from the head to the base. But now let's get to some of the pros and cons of this statue, starting off with the pros. My first pro is going to be the paint application and the sculpting of the raptor. I feel like Jurassic Park has a very specific look to their raptors, and if you get just one small thing wrong, it could mess up the whole look entirely. But with this, it looks just like what I saw on screen, especially with the colors. This is a very vibrant raptor, so I'm glad it was done well. Another pro I have is the foliage. I love how they have the sculpted foliage on the ground that kind of matches the foliage that you peg into the base. It gives it a very nice and seamless transition. My last pro would be the base. I absolutely love how they integrated the engine logo with some of the debris on the ground. I also love that included the Jurassic Park logo and this beautiful metal cover. Also, another thing I like about the base is the bones that they have, like the bone design in between the actual statue and the bottom of the base. I think that looks great. It's such a great touch for a dinosaur statue like this. And now to the cons. While there isn't many cons, it's kind of more of a nitpick. So the first con that I do have is the eyes. While I do like the painted eyes, I feel like if they had glass eyes, it would look so much better and give the raptor more realism and depth. Another nitpick I have would be the teeth. I think the teeth could have been a little bit better if they were transparent, kind of like this small T-Rex statue that I do have where it looks like the teeth are a bit transparent. It could have helped out the more realism of this statue. And my last con would not necessarily be about the statue, it would be about how they pack this. There are some peg holes that have some foam inside of it, and I do understand why they did that. but I would just say that I wouldn't glue it next time, because whenever you take the foam out, some of the foam gets stuck inside. Now I have to find some tweezers, but it's nothing crazy. But with that being said, I will give this statue a 9.5 out of 10. While I haven't owned that many statues, I have seen a lot at conventions and comic book stores, and I feel like this one is one of the most realistic statues I've seen. For this being my first dinosaur prehistoric statue, I do feel like this is something I'd really like to collect more of, but I think I would collect in just 6 scale, maybe 6 scale raptors only. I can't really do T-Rex. I think that would be too big for the room. So who would I recommend this statue to? I'd recommend this statue to anybody that's a Jurassic Park fan and trying to get into collecting. I feel like this is a statue that's worth saving up for and buying later down the road. I feel like it would really satisfy a Jurassic Park collector. But anyways, let me know what you think about this statue down in the comment section below. Also, while you're down there, make sure to hit that like and subscribe button, and I'll see y'all in the next unboxing. Peace.